It's cold as balls, the heat doesn't work, the headlights don't work, the tires are old enough to vote, and everything is leaking on this car. But it was sub $10,000.
Yeah, this is my green POS.
1, 2, 3!
All right, so we're back with Sean and his 1997 Cobra Mustang with Supercharged kit. Sean, we're going to be going over everything that broke on your car or is broken currently on your car that you need to fix before we go to pits, which is about the time you're probably seeing this video.
That's a lot.
It's a list.
A lot of major stuff broke too within the first 3 hours of ownership as well.
And getting pulled over.
And trying to get raced against. It was a lot. All right, so to start, I do actually really love this car. Hated this body style growing up, but now I absolutely love it. Yes, a lot of stuff has broken on it or is in the process of breaking, but I'm in the process of fixing everything as well as buying a lot more parts for this car before we get ready to go to pits. So, yeah.
It's 4 months from pretty much the time we're filming this video right now, and there's a lot.
Like, a lot.
A lot. Good content, though.
Great content.
Great content. Brother, I'm not going to lie. Filming right now in December, it is cold as balls. It is 32 degrees outside right now, and my North Carolina self is not used to this. And it is also very dark at like 5:15.
It is also blowing, and the current feels like it's like 22 degrees, and we're out here.
Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe.
All right, so we're going to start with the first 3 hours of ownership. I broke 2 major items, and I got pulled over to go from the passenger rear to the driver rear brakes, and it rubbed a hole as I was getting pulled over for no plate. On top of the rear brakes failing on me, I also had the check engine light come on.
Oh my God! Wow!
Not even an hour and a half after picking up the car. On top of that, got pulled over. These were originally the rear tires because the front tires were showing cords when I bought it, and that's part of the reason why I was able to get it for a little less than $10,000.
Bro slid it when he left the driveway on the test drive. Not him, but the owner of the car, the previous owner, slid it, and when he came back, you could see just the cords on the front tires, and I was like, brother, you're gonna hit a ditch.
On top of that, these tires are literally 18 years old. Don't ask me why I still have these on. I'm just broke.
Facts.
On top of that, going over, I was trying to figure out why my fog lights weren't working. The fog lights switch itself was actually unplugged. The whole center console was unplugged, stuffed with rags, whole rat's nest of rags. Down here where the fog lights are, yes, they're all crusty, but the bulbs were missing and the connectors were just cut off. So Rock Auto saved me. For $5, I was able to get all my fog lights back and just by wiring up 2 wires. On top of that, I bought some open box headlights for the car, as well as, unfortunately, the hood is cracked and showing, but we're gonna hopefully have a cowl hood here sooner than not. Now we're underneath the hood. I'm gonna go ahead and use my fancy dancy flashlight so we can look at everything. And within the first week of ownership, my idle air control valve went out on me and it would not start in the mornings. On top of that, it had a extremely dirty K&N air filter, which I definitely didn't just spray out with a pressure washer and throw back on the dang thing. On top of that, a very nice belt-driven turbo. And then on the next video too, coming up, you'll see it on the dyno, and you'll see just how rich this car was running. This Supercharged has been on this car since about 2003, as well as the tune itself. We really don't know what has truly been done to this car until we dig into it.
It's gonna be fun. This car is very rowdy, as you probably saw in the reveal of it, but it definitely has some issues with the tuning and everything like that. And like you said, you'll see in the next video where you take this thing and put it on the rollers and see how much power it makes, which we already know it's pretty healthy, but stay tuned for that.
So the greatest surprise for this car, first of all, was that these are real Ford Performance Cobra R wheels off of the 95. Now these are the actual catalog wheels. And yesterday, not actual Cobra R wheels, but we are looking at some other Cobra R wheels to put on this car. 18 by 9.5. If you know the spec, then you know what wheels I'm talking about. But on top of that, I had to get rid of at least 2 of the tires that were showing the cords so I can hopefully hook a little bit better and have some fresher tire. So I welcome you to Facebook Marketplace $50 Nitto NT 555G 255 5017. And they still don't hook.
This thing is a death trap. Second gear is absolute limiter.
Second and through third.
So scary, but it's scary.
It's so fun, but it scares the
Deploying flashbang.
Oh, the flash is on now. Anyways, but it does have ABS. We still don't know what's going on with it, but we're gonna figure that out.
Rock Auto sponsor us. We use this for this car, all of the ones that are sitting over there that are mine. We use them a
have
lot.
So many cars that we've been buying that stuff from. At least give us a discount code or affiliate code.
Please.
Please.
That's going to be all for this video. I am absolutely freezing and I cannot feel my hands. The sound of the wind
also picked up a lot. So.
Yeah, it's very bad, so sorry for the audio quality on this one. And if you want to see more Cobra content, make sure to like and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more rolling out on the car, especially since Sean's going to be doing more stuff too before pits. So thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you have a great rest of y'all today. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.
This almost call it a turbo. This
Later.
is a very nice belt-driven turbo.